Okay, today we're going to go on a tour of one of probably the most beautiful ranches or estates that I've seen here in Arroyo Seco for a while. Check this out. So this has been a labor of love for about 5 years. The owners have been working on this and updating it. But this is the main house over here. And then over here, you've got a shop with 2 guest spaces, 2 bedrooms and a bath. And as you go onto the property, we'll give you all the details as we walk through on the video. But they have some high fencing here, perfect to keep the animals in, or little kids. If you had young ones, you have your storage tank of water and the pump house over there. 2 minutes from the beautiful town of Greenfield in Monterey County. And tons of parking, lots of quail. You hear them in the background. It's a nice, serene property. I just love this place. You'll see more why in a minute. So you've got some nice yard art, some lavender planted. Check out this beautiful tile at the entrance here. Nicely done. Recently painted. And as you notice as we go throughout the property, any place that has an area that you can sit and enjoy has been set up for you. So there's just so many areas to just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's go on in. And let's go ahead and start downstairs, but the first thing you see is this impressive light fixture when you walk in. We'll go upstairs in just a moment. But I want to just take you through this. We'll start in the living room down here. Do have a couple of large steps. But one thing we noticed when they first bought the property here is this room was cavernous. It made like lots of noise and echoey. And we've got this now soundproof ceiling, which really gives you a beautiful sound in here. There's no echo. This is a full-on wood-burning fireplace. That's a nice touch. The seating area in front of it. So the property will also include this beautiful Samsung art television set. So it's one of those Samsung frame televisions. Looks like art, but it's actually a television, so that's included. And this is a door that goes to the backyard. Just kind of give you a look there. Gets you out there. And one more look at this beautiful living room. Every window you look out of at this house is just stunning. You've got views everywhere. Anytime you're outside the property, you hear the beautiful creek down below. That's always enjoyable. This is red oak wood here, floors, and then you've got some luxury vinyl in other parts of the home. So you have that red oak in the entrance there, and then also in this family room, dining room here. So as you're walking out this way, notice you have a half bath here, so you've got a nice powder room here for guests. This is nice, and that's just to give you perspective. That's right off the entrance here as you come in. That was the living room we were just at. Isn't this beautiful though? Look at this. Just the details in here. That beautiful wall tile you've got there. Matches those floors just beautifully. Really nice. Now, this kitchen is amazing. Beautiful light fixtures, perfect for entertaining. And you've got the dining room, family room area over here. And you've got this beautiful island here with outlets on it. All the cabinets have been updated. You've got quiet closed cabinets, all new appliances. If you're a chef in the family, or if you have your chef in the family, tell them that has a 750 CFN fan. So That will impress any chef. This induction stove has a range on top, of course, but it also has a dehydrator. It has an entire air fryer built into it, so you can get rid of your Ninja and begin using this to do your air frying and or your dehydrating if you're into that. So very cool, very beautiful stove. And then you've got this beautiful sink, counters, and let me just show you, everything is just pristine in here. All quiet closed cabinets and drawers. Look at that, beautiful. So the owners left really no details left undone. So look at this nice penny tile here that you've got, really nicely done. Little garden window there for you to look out. You will see deer, turkey, quail, you know, all the Central Coast wildlife that you see in the Big Sur Mountains around here in Arroyo Seco area, Carmel Valley area. This sink is fantastic too. You have a, it is motion censored, I believe. There you go. So you just wave your hand and turns your sink on for you. And you do have a reverse osmosis. They have it in the garage. It's not connected. Well, it is connected, but it's not, they've never used it. So they just use the water. But there is reverse osmosis available. We'll show you out in a minute. So beautiful fridge. This is included. So all the appliances come with it. They're included. So we have another little look at that kitchen there. But look at this area here. This is perfect for entertaining. You can have your guests pull up a chair here. There's some chairs to kind of give you an idea. Wine rack, wine cooler, and of course my favorite, this little breakfast nook with the amazing views outside. And you've got this beautiful coffee bar here that you get to enjoy as well. And no kitchen is complete without a decent pantry, right? So if you need a pantry, this is a pantry. So these are tile counters. So these are solid. They will hold a lot of weight. So feel free to load them up as they have here with whatever you need. All your Costco purchases. You've got plenty of lighting, plenty of storage, and it's all well organized for you. And much of this can probably even stay if you needed some of those organizational items that are in there. But very, very nice little spot there. You've got these nice private barn doors here that can close off the dining room family area if you wanted to. So this is a nice little touch there, and we just pan back so you can see that. Isn't that nice? Those are super cool. And then that opens up into this family room, dining room area. Beautiful area here again. Just more light fixtures for you. This is currently set up to where you could have a dining area here. You could expand this out. This table's kind of condensed right now. We didn't expand it out, but you could really expand it out and have, you know, seating for quite a few people right here to enjoy. And then this is the family area of the space, and this goes to the exterior of the property. So out there you could have your barbecue pit, picnic area and whatnot. So out here you could have your picnic area, barbecue area. Right now there's a little garden there as well. And then you've got this nice gas, or I think that's an electric fire pit right now, or fireplace. Gas, that might be gas. I'll double check. So again, beautiful views from every window. You will have hummingbirds that are looking for food constantly. They love their food. So again, just a very serene, beautiful, beautiful environment here for you to enjoy in this home. But again, every window you look out has just amazing views. And it's just a breathtaking location. So imagine just sitting here enjoying dinner with friends, maybe barbecuing out there. The kids can play and the dogs can play inside this high fenced area. We'll go out there in a minute to show you that. Let's take a look through here. Let's take one more look at our kitchen area. See, it's all just a nice, relaxing area to really entertain and enjoy with family and friends. Primary bedroom here. Now this room is absolutely stunning. So you have more of the soundproofing wall here. So even if you had something going on in the other room, your soundproofing here deadens the sound, kind of keeps it quiet for you. You do have a heat pump system in the house with air conditioning mini splits in each room. You'll see that in several of the rooms to make it very cool and enjoyable and keep those electrical costs down. The couple here was spending about $150 a month. At peak times, maybe $175 for their electrical. They rarely even use a propane now that they have the mini splits. But check out this primary bedroom. Amazing, amazing views from each location in here. And then through these split barn doors, similar to what you have in the dining room kitchen area, check out this spa-like location. We actually have a sauna and a clawfoot tub with amazing views. This is a dream spot here. You could just imagine after a long day of work. You know, I don't know if I pointed out, but it's only 22 minutes from Greenfield to get here. And the drive here, even the drive helps you disconnect from the crazy busy world that you may be coming from and be able to enjoy the peacefulness. But once you get here, imagine you're coming home to this. This is your primary bedroom to come home, relax, and do some nighttime reading and whatnot. Okay, let's go ahead and go on in here. So you have also a shower with some more penny tiles. Has some more penny tiles down here that you can see, black, really nice. And then you have this beautiful beading here that I love. It's original, but they kept it in because it actually goes well. Has a nice little touch to it. It's a nice little bit of class there. So beautiful shower. This would be your shower view. You're taking a shower here. Pretty incredible. All right. And then you also have, I didn't even point out these beautiful tiles you have down here. Mirrored lights. All right, so no primary bedroom would be complete without a walk-in closet, a proper one. Automatic lights when you come in. And this has cabinetry which pull out drawers. You can put things in here if you like. And there's plenty more of those if you wanted to fill them all up or leave some spaces open as they've done here. But look at this. This is definitely wife approved with a little vanity area here that actually steps out to the exterior of the property. Check this out. So you can actually, from your primary bedroom, step out here onto the backyard. But this is an incredible walk-in closet. So plenty of storage for the long clothes, short clothes. Look at this. This is just absolutely incredible. Again, you know, I have to point out throughout the property, you'll notice all the great light fixtures that have been put in. So definitely a beautiful closet. All I can say, this would be definitely wife approved. I know many showings I've done throughout the years, someone always wants that beautiful walk-in closet, and I can't help but say this is probably one of the most unique ones I've ever seen, and the most stunning. So, all right, let's go ahead and go on upstairs. Let's take a look up here. But check out the banister, it's beautifully done. It too's been updated. And you can see down to the living room, and beautiful shot of the light fixtures as you come in here. And there's a balcony out there, we'll get to that in a minute. But up here you'll have 2 more bedrooms, a bathroom, and then this is like an office area. So let's go through this bedroom first. Look at this bedroom. This is a nice guest room, bedroom. It's got its own mini split. Nicely done for you. Ceiling fans. But imagine waking up here every day and looking at this. This is fantastic. Just beautiful views. You can see the rock walls of the hillside. And there are some trails up there. This is probably tough to get to on this one, but that's kind of the property line there. And there is some hiking trails that go out from the creek this way out to this area out here. So you can actually hike out there as well. And then down below, we'll get to this in a minute, we can kind of see the meadow down there. There's an area, probably about an acre's worth of land down there. You could put some goats, maybe even a horse if you fenced it in properly. That would be kind of cool. But the animals would help keep that down, you know, eat the poison ivy and all that good stuff down there. All right. But look at this beautiful bedroom here. Nicely done. All right, and then down the hallway here, you do have plenty of storage here in the hallway. It could actually just be more closet space if you wanted. That's how they're using it. Or you could put some shelves in, you know, do it to your liking. And got some space there. And some space here. Kind of see pretty much just some closet space there. We're going to go ahead and go on into this bathroom here. I'll try to do it so you don't see me too much. You don't need to see me. But check it out. Those are automatic lights that came on for us. Those are the LED lights. And then you get this beautiful shower here. Nicely done. With 2 shower nozzles and all your controls there for a nice bath as well. And of course you've got this glass shower partition there. So again, just a beautiful, beautiful bathroom there. This is the 3rd bedroom. This is such a beautiful, again, I just have to say, like, each window you look out here just has stunning views of the hillsides, of the area around you. It's just fantastic. So look at this, super relaxing. Oh, another mini split here. So you have AC throughout the house. You can run your fans if you wanted to cool the whole house. The fan system from the old HVAC system is still here and working. So you can actually turn that on and circulate all your mini split AC from the heat pump. And heat pumps, you can Google it, have great information on that online. They just are so efficient and are just the best way to go now for heating and cooling a home. And then you've got some closet space here as well. Again, just amazing, relaxing views from this room. attic access up here. Okay. The owner's also an artist, so you got that. You've got this beautiful office space here. I love, love, love this. This is upstairs. It's away from the primary bedroom downstairs. Someone could work up here, take phone calls, conduct business. And this, my friends, would be your office view. Have a seat. Look at this. Just gorgeous. So let's say you're on a call, it's going to be a while, and you want to just bring your laptop out here and maybe take the Zoom call out here to kind of decompress while you're in that stressful call, or just trying to enjoy a video call with some friends. You have this beautiful seating area out here, beautiful deck, more fantastic tile up here. And you can just sit here. I'm going to take a seat, in fact, and just enjoy yourself. This is being shot on a Saturday on Carmel Valley Road, so it's not a very busy road. You're, again, about 22 minutes from Greenfield and about 45 minutes from Carmel Valley proper. So it's a nice little rocking chair. I'm going to check this out. There you go. Just sit here in the rocking chair and check out the view. Anyway, super relaxing. I better finish this video, otherwise I'll never get done and I'll never leave. Isn't this great? Just every part of this home says home. It really is inviting, relaxing to enjoy. So let's go ahead and go on out. So as you step out of that dining family room area, you come out here. And again, you can picnic out here. But I love this high fence here because it really gives you a great use of enclosing this space and really making it usable. And again, like a point, you'll see, got that meadow down there. You can actually see the creek down here. See if I can zoom in on that. Getting a little bit of that breeze. And then again, more seating area out here. Oh, you know what I didn't show you is the garage. So much to show. Let me see if this is open. Yes. So here's your garage. This is a beautiful oversized garage with plenty of cabinet space, plenty of LED lighting, and this isn't your typical height of garage. I haven't measured it, but as I look up here, this is actually large enough to bring in, kind of an off-road taller vehicle. I know that's an issue with some people that have kind of a high clearance car or truck, so that's really nice. And then you've got gas or electric for your dryer. You have a water softening system. Here's the reverse osmosis system. Probably just need to get that, checked out and operating. They didn't really use it, but it is there. Hot water heater. That's the furnace it is connected to there is a propane tank here. It is currently not connected, but you can use, because now you have the other system that you can use. So you don't have a gas connection there, but there's the gas coming in off the propane tank. But remember, you have your heat pump now that pretty much runs the entire house for heating and cooling, and it's very efficient. So keep that in mind. That's a super great feature out here in Carmel Valley. So now let's finish with the outdoor tour. Now here, you got a little seating area, which whoever buys, there's your mini split system, your heat pump. I could sit here all day, but again, just to give you an idea, this comes off the powder room or the walk-in closet area. You can see the lighting there. And this is the primary bedroom entrance here that we were at earlier. And then out here, this was off the living room area that we looked at earlier, and you've got some nice seating out here to enjoy. Kind of enjoy those nice cool evenings, have a quick little barbecue, after dinner snack out here. And currently all the keys work the same on all the doors, including the pump house that we just saw there. And then here you have this little trail that takes you down to the creek. And if you listen carefully, that's not the wind. You hear that's actually the creek down there. So let's go down. That creek has been running 4 out of the last 5 years, all summer long. But it is, quote unquote, a seasonal creek. But when I asked how many it's been running the last few years, let's just go down this trail here. And look at this, you've got this nice little bench area here to just sit and enjoy. Okay, and if we continue down this little path, this takes you all the way down to the meadow that we were pointing out earlier. See, they've got this all set up for you. A little bit of construction still happening there. Little squirrels having fun. Hi guys. There's a squirrel realtor selling the other squirrels a little condo overlooking the creek. And our little trail comes down. Let's see where we came down there. So if you do come out to tour the property, you know, make sure you bring some good shoes. Don't bring the heels or your expensive dress shoes. Might want to bring some hiking shoes. If you want to do this hike, of course. You don't have to. We're going to come back up another way. I was just going down this new little trail because I just love it. Because this essentially comes right down from your primary bedroom, the living room, or the main house directly. And then this path here actually takes you back up to the shop and guest area that we started at the entrance of the property. All right, so then we come down here and get this. Oh, I just love it. You have a whole open meadow down here to picnic, enjoy. You can see an old basketball court out there. They must have had a court at some point. There's some fire pits out here. Just some amazing spaces. There's an old chimney area out there. Isn't this great? This is your own private campground, personal space. could be a yoga retreat. It could be just your own little getaway space. Could Airbnb space out here, I don't know. You know, be creative. So let's walk down to the creek here. This is probably one path. There's a few paths to the creek, but this is probably the easiest. Just follow this path here. But there is a nice little, I'm not going to say a big swimming hole, but it's a nice little spot to kind of chill and relax there. Against this backdrop of this stunning rock. And that pretty much goes to your property line as far as you can see to the end of that creek. That's still part of the property, I believe. Okay, so it's just one of the creek spots. I think there's a couple other trail spots, but we'll just stop there for now. I just wanted to show you guys the creek. It's not that far. It's another trail that goes out that way, and I think there's another creek spot over there. But you can really see there's a lot of potential here. You know, if you clean these trees up, made some more space. Oak trees are protected, so you got to be careful with those. But you can trim them up. These probably need a little loving, but not too much. This is all just, there's a little marker here. So if you see this marker, just turn a left. It's right next to this big rock here. And that'll take you down to the creek if you're touring the property. I can hear the hummingbirds zipping by. Here's another rock here, little marker. So you can see there's some more open space down there. Oh, there's the fire pit. It's down there. So yeah, you could actually, you could bring a little camper down here, drive it around, and have a pretty much a Big Sur style campground, or your own private campground, instead of using a public campground. You'd have your own every weekend. So if you have groups that like to do camping, this would be perfect for group camping. I wish we had smell-o-vision. It just smells great. You can smell the oak, the trees, the creek. Love that smell. So there's a big boulder there. That's still part of the property. Pretty cool. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. See that big giant boulder down there? Right there. All right. There are deer. There were some deer earlier, but we missed the shot. This is the old well to the property. We did find an easement on it that it is a shared well, but no one has claimed it in the last 5 years that they've owned it or asked for access to it. So I think everybody has their own wells on their properties. It might have been one of the original ones. And this is your road here that comes off of Carmel Valley Road up there. And you can use this for extra parking here, or even to drive down to the creek. Maybe get some quads or something and head down there. So here, getting back up to the property, little storage shed there. Again, this comes in off Carmel Valley Road, so you have the driveway to the house or the driveway to the shop here. So there used to be some gardens here, but those are gone. But look at this. So we've got a new door here. If you do come and show this or see it, just be careful. These doors have just been greased, so they do roll up and down really easy, but they're giant high shop doors. So anybody that needs a shop, check this out. So if you wanted to do wedding venues, private parties, or just have your own shop, you can definitely do that in here. So you see you've got your electrical there, all set up for your equipment. More drainage there if you needed it. That's gorgeous. Look at this. Plenty of LED lighting throughout. Previous owners, this was full of things before, but all of this has been cleared out. You have all of this storage space up above here. There's about maybe 800 square feet up there. So that's about how big this little guest unit is here. But you do have a little living area here. Living room area with its own sliding door and patio. And then it's got a bathroom here, and shower. Got that there. And then you've got a little kitchenette here. Oops, I didn't turn on the lights. There you go. Little kitchenette. So you got more of this penny tile, but this time it's white. Pretty nice. Some nice lighting. So no stove, but you know, you've got a microwave. You can put an air fryer, a griddle in here, and whatnot. Little refrigerator, and then you've got two little bedrooms here. Again, views from everywhere. There's just everything has views here. It's amazing. And this is a very nice, generously sized closet here. This is actually pretty big. I don't know if the camera is going to give you the right feel for it. But that's a pretty deep closet there. And then you've got another bedroom over here. And it's got its own closet right here. It's got a full, this is a pretty deep closet here. This goes several feet deep, probably about 6 feet or so, or maybe more. That's a nice feature in this room. Yeah, so that's the little unit here. So this is perfect for guests. If you wanted to do wedding venues or something, or some sort of rented space here, you could maybe, and the guests would have a place to stay. So we do have septic systems been checked and pumped, ready to go for the new owners. We'll have that reported in the disclosures for you. And then also you've got this little cute storage shed. Oops, I left the door open. Should have had this. All right, and then you've got this little storage shed here. LED lighting. Nice little space here. Plenty of storage. And again, just another spot here even to just come sit on these rocks and enjoy your view. Okay, one other thing I want to show you here is this is ready to go if you wanted to put a hot tub back on here. Looks like at one point there was one. So the owners have left the piping for electrical here. You'd have to hook it up to a breaker, rewire it obviously. But even if you didn't want to put a hot tub, you could put a gazebo here. You could make this your workout area. I know some people are into stretching and doing things in the morning. This would be amazing. Like, this is a great spot for that. Because look at this. Or actually listen to this. And all these lights light up at night too, so you have them throughout. So you got some decorative lighting on the exterior as well. So currently Starlink is available out here. Obviously Starlink's available almost anywhere because it's in my car and it's working right now, so that's good. But a lot of the neighbors have it now because some of them don't have the old line of sight Wi-Fi systems that used to be used, or internet systems. But Starlink is full on, and I believe it's probably as low as $55 now for residential as of the making of this video in 2026. Who knows how much cheaper it's going to get as they put more and more satellites up there. But check this out. Isn't this great? So if you're a contractor, a painter, a business owner, a creative mind of imagination of making this some sort of venue for yourself and make it work. Again, you've got the campground down below. I call it the campground, or the meadow down below for animals, if you like, or for camping for your own personal use. You've got this barn for guests. Maybe you've got some in-laws or some college kids that could use a space. But check this out. So, here's the old propane tank. So that might need to, again, no one's using it, but it is there. If you wanted to propane, you could get that checked out. Maybe you want it for your outdoor kitchen or something. But you've got all this lighting here. This would all light up at night. We're not doing a nighttime shot right now. But it does light the driveway, kind of like an airstrip style to bring you in. But yeah, I wish I had more time. I would love to take you through the entire property, go do a couple of hikes even. This is just one of those places that I don't even think this video will do it justice. I think you've really just got to come out here and experience it for yourself.